Hello everybody and welcome back to day 25 of the 100 Days of Making Comics Challenge. So today is the official 25% mark of this challenge, which means that I am going to be talking about the quarter 1 goals that I have set for myself and which ones I accomplished, which ones I didn't get to complete fully. And then I'm going to be talking about my quarter 2 goals. So, let's just get right in. If you watched the first goal setting video, I think it was day 3, I talked about how I separate my quarter 1 goals into writing goals and drawing goals because I do the script writing and the comic pages myself. So, also if you watched the quarter 1 goals update video around the 15-day mark, you'll know that I actually completed all of my writing goals that I first set for myself on day 3, and then I completed one of my drawing goals that I set. One of my 2 drawing goals that I set for myself. And then I gave myself more goals to do for the rest of the quarter, which was about 7 to 5 more days. So, the second half of the goals, those are the ones I'm going to be talking about. So, just to jog your memory, if you hadn't seen the video, then these are the goals that I had set for myself the second time. For writing, it was section chapters 2 to 5 for paneling, which means that I just go into the script and I section the script by page, and then I section those pages by panels. And then I guess this one should have come before the one that I just said, but the next one was edit and revise chapters 3 to 5, which I actually completed that one. So I'm just going to say right off the bat, though, that was the only goal that I completed for my quarter 1 part 2 goals that I set. So out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 goals, the grand total of 9 goals in quarter 1 that I set, I completed 5 of them. And I talked about in my last quarter 1 goals update video that I, for my drawing goals, I set for myself 2 goals that I decided not to meet because one of them was unnecessary. I realized that I actually didn't have to do this thing and I didn't want to do this thing, and so I wasn't going to do these things, and so there was no way for me to actually complete the goal. And then the other one was that I was going to do these things in quarter 2. So the first one was complete the turnaround sheets for my 2 main characters, Tori and Thea. I talked all about how I wasn't going to do turnaround sheets because for me personally, they're not necessary. And so this goal was just, I just, mentally scratched that goal out. And then the second drawing goal that I didn't complete was the secondary character concepts for Act 1. So I have 3 side characters that show up once or twice in Act 1, which is chapters 1 through 5. And since I am not even finished with chapter 1, by the end of quarter 1, I decided that this also wasn't going to matter right this second. Like, these characters, I have way more pressing things than character design for characters that I won't even be drawing for another couple of weeks. So those two drawing goals, I already knew were not going to be completed. So the one drawing goal that I did finish was start thumbnails, which is, looking back, was not a hard goal to complete. But when I started this this challenge, I thought that I would just barely start the thumbnails by the end of quarter one. I really thought it would take much longer for me to write the script. So that was the only one that I completed. And the fourth drawing goal was complete chapter 1 thumbnails. And I only just barely didn't finish that one. That one is going to be a drawing goal that is transferred over to quarter 2 goals. And so I have just finished thumbnailing, which page was it? In chapter 1, there are 21 pages, and I just finished thumbnailing page 17. So I have like 4 more pages left, which if I wanted to drain my energy for today, I technically could get completed, but I'm not going to do that. So I just missed the mark on that one, but as a reward for almost getting it finished, I will make that a drawing goal in quarter 2, which is a great segue onto the goals that I'm setting myself for the next 25 days of this challenge, which are days 26 to 50. So, starting with the writing goals for quarter 2, I did 5 chapters worth of writing in about like 2 weeks, and that was only like intro, that was act 1 stuff, and so I have a feeling that those chapters are going to be just a little shorter than Act 2 chapters, because it's all like set up and all of that, and Act 2 is really going to get into the nitty-gritty of the plot. The scene's probably going to take longer. So I have once again set myself a goal of writing 5 chapters worth of the script, which are the exact words of the goal is rough draft chapters 5 to 10. And then going along with that, the second writing goal is edit/revise chapters 5 through 10. And well, actually it's like edit/revise/panel chapters 5 through 10, which just means I combined those 3. Technically it's only 2, like editing and revising are like the same thing for me in my writing process. So revising and paneling I've grouped together because revising takes like no time at all, and it's the paneling that actually kind of takes a while because it's like the precursor to drawing the thumbnails, and it actually lets me draw the thumbnails way faster because I've already thought about how many panels are going to be on the page, and then what the angle is going to be, and what's going to be in the panel and everything. It's just much easier for me to do it in the writing section than to do it while I'm sitting down and like recording myself doing the actual thumbnails. So those are, for now, the only 2 writing goals. I imagine that I'm going to be adding more within quarter 2, but that actually, like, seriously just depends on how long it takes me to do the next 5 chapters. So we'll just see. So for drawing, the drawing goals, like I said, I'm going to transfer the unfinished drawing goal of thumbnailing all of chapter 1 to quarter 2. And so I'll probably complete that one within this week. And because I've just like given myself, I feel like I've just given myself a free goal for quarter 2, I am also setting myself a almost replica goal of thumbnailing all of chapter 2. And I actually don't have the page count for that chapter memorized, so I have no idea if it's going to take longer or not than chapter 1 did, but I didn't start thumbnailing chapter 1 until like halfway through quarter 1. So now that I've said it, I probably will thumbnail all of chapter 2 quite easily within this quarter. So the third drawing goal is sketching scenes 2 and 3 in chapter 1, because I've already finished sketching scene 1 for chapter 1. That was only the first 3 pages, so scene 2 and scene 3 should, I should be able to complete those within quarter 2. We will see, though. I can usually sketch a whole page in like one sitting, so I'm optimistically hopeful on that front. And then, and this one is kind of like a bonus goal. I don't truly expect myself to complete all of it. I do kind of expect myself to at least start on this goal, but not complete it. It's a bonus one. If I complete it, then I get to pat myself on the back and feel good about myself. But the very last drawing goal number 4, is line/color. Basically like finish the art for the pages in scene 1.1, which is basically just the first 3 pages. So that is yeah, that's all I have to say for the quarter 2 goals that I've set for myself. Actually, I just talked for like 13 minutes straight without pause, and now my brain has run out of pre-prepared thoughts. So now I'm just scrambling to see if I'm forgetting to mention anything. I don't think so. I don't think I've forgotten to mention anything about the goals. So now it's outro time. Thank you so much for watching. I last video talked about my art inspiration, which was a question that Adam Lore had asked me, and if you have questions for me, I'd love to answer them. I honestly had so much fun, even though it took me like 3 times longer to edit that video because I had to look up all of the images that I used when doing examples of like the comics and artists that inspired me. But I really enjoyed talking about it, and I hope that you guys actually really enjoyed that too. And so yeah, if you have any questions about my goals, any questions about comic making in general or art in general or just my comic in specific, I'll be more than happy to answer you in the next video that I record after seeing the comment, which might be like a video or two later than you've commented it. And so you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at _monista_. Subscribe. I'm apparently doing the whole YouTube thing where I say subscribe, follow me, blah blah blah. But I realized that I probably should be doing that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.